Hey everybody, it's Luke of our Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from XGODY. This is the model number Gimbal N8. It's a native 1080p projector and it, of course, will support 4K playback. It does have built-in a Play Store and streaming apps and its own stand that you can adjust up to 90 degrees. It does have two 10-watt speakers that provide very, very good sound at a projector of its size. We're going to dig into this now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at everything that comes in the box with the Gimbal N8 itself. We do, of course, have some things like a warranty card here and, of course, an installation guide. So we're going to take a quick look at the installation guide. And this is in several different languages. So if English is not your first language, this will help you out a little bit. You can also see here that we're going to have our specifications listed, and as usual, I will leave these up at this point in the video so that you can check them out. If I miss anything, you can come back to this point in the video and you can check it out for yourself. We've got a lot of good built-in features here. Native 1080p, 1400 ANSI lumens, dual band Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth. It's going to have a digital keystone correction, auto screen alignment, auto obstacle avoidance, and auto focus as well. Now we do get a Bluetooth enabled remote control here with voice, which is great for either launching an app or searching for media that you do want to watch. Hold on to the installation guide just in case you do need to reference it. Now they do give us a cleaning kit in here so you can clean everything out. This is nice to have because over time you may encounter some dust or something built up in the fans or intake, and you want to just clean that out. Now we do get a full HDMI cable here, and this is going to be for anything that you want to hook up to this, a laptop, a PC, a gaming console, or whatever you're going to be using. We do get a two-prong AC to 90-degree angle AC cord for power cord for the N8, and that is going to be there, and as well as our Bluetooth enabled, voice enabled remote. Now we're going to see a lot of things here. You see the voice button at the top. We're also going to have our navigation here, our back, home, and settings buttons, which are very reminiscent of most of the Android-based operating systems we see. We do have a F+ and F- on the right, which is our electronic focus, which is very handy. And then we have some dedicated buttons for streaming apps at the bottom. It does take two AAA batteries that are not included, so just make sure that you have them on hand. Taking a look at the unit itself, it has a nice stand here, which is rotatable for up to 90-degree angle. So this is great for if you're going to be, casting or projecting onto a ceiling. It does have two 10-watt speakers in it for excellent sound. It does have the sensors on the front here for autofocus, auto keystone, and a nice big lens, native 1080p. If we take a look on the back, we're going to see some of our ports here, and you do see that we have our full ports for our power on the left, a dedicated power button. We also have a full HDMI slot. We do have a 3.5 millimeter headphone slot, a full USB slot, and an IR slot, as well as some venting and fan at the bottom. You can see it has a ton of nice feet to keep this in place wherever you're going to have it mounted. And overall, just a very nice and sturdy looking unit from XGODY. So that's it for the unboxing. Let's take a quick look at Whale TV OS, which is a skinned version of Android, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we have our main home screen. You're going to see some things along the bottom, such as Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, Disney+, Tubi, HBO Max, Hulu, and more, which is great. And you can adjust these, delete them, move them if you would like. We also have a built-in Play Store, a file explorer, TV casting, support, and we have a spot here for clearing the cache on the right-hand side to keep things snappy, and that speaker icon, which basically turns that dual 10-watt speakers into a standalone Bluetooth speaker. If we take a look at our settings, we have our basic settings at Wi-Fi 6, so 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz networks are supported. We do have Bluetooth. Again, you can hook up things like a Bluetooth keyboard or a game controller if you're going to be playing games on this, or whatever you would like with the Bluetooth. In picture, we have several settings like eye protection and color temperature. Now they let you do standard, cool, and warm. For the test, I of course will leave this on standard. In sound, we have several sound modes that we can take advantage of, like music, movie, news, game, and user. Now, under user, we can adjust our equalizer to get the exact sound that we want. Again, for the testing, I'm going to leave this on standard. We do have our audio output devices, which is automatically going to be the built-in speakers. And you do have formats, either pass-through or PCM if you're using external speakers. In system settings, we've got our language, date and time, our voice service for our voice remote, keyboard device mode is either going to be a standard or highlight mode. You do have screensaver settings, a sleep timer, app settings, resetting or restarting the projector, energy saver, HDMI CEC and CEC remote control. And then, of course, you have MediaCast, file sharing, and TV casting as part of the Whale OS. Projector settings, we do have front, rear, ceiling front, or ceiling rear if you do want to mount this. Autofocus settings, we do get automatically refocused when moved, which is a great thing. I'm going to move this around and show you how it refocuses. Also have digital zoom and keystone correction. You'll see all of this in a moment once I stop moving this around. It will automatically try to reorient itself, as you can see right there. And it did a quick and easy job of not only doing the autofocus, but the keystone correction as well. You have auto keystone, obstacle recognition, screen recognition, and you can reset the keystone there as well. Now, this zoom function is nice if you have a smaller area that you want to project onto, say like a smaller portion of a wall. You can zoom in up to 50% on that. Software updates, you can search for an update over the internet or via USB, or check your current software info. Under device info, you can see that we do have 16 gigs of storage and 2 gigabytes of RAM running on Android TV OS version 13. So a nice fresh layout here on the main screen. We're going to take a quick look at YouTube first to show you the quality of playback that you get with the YouTube app. And this does play back in 1080p with HDR. You can see that with the HDR, you get an exceptionally bright picture on this. This is a 1080p HDR, as we'll see here, going over to the settings. And that's kind of the max that it'll allow us to do here in YouTube. Although it does allow us to play back 4K video files, it does max out at 1080p, 60 frames per second in HDR. You can see that the colors are excellent. The corners are nice, crisp, and clear, and the sound with the 2-watt speakers is very loud. It was only at 65 for this demo, and we could have turned it up much louder. Of course, we also have a Play Store built in here where you're going to see my apps, recommended apps, where you're going to have all of your recommended or most used apps here. We do a video like Netflix and MGM, everything that you can think of, Amazon Music under Music, news apps, lifestyle tools, education and children's apps, as well as games. You can hook up a Bluetooth controller and play games directly right off of the projector itself without having to hook up anything. So that is pretty cool, and a very nice app store that they have here. If you want the full Google Play Store, you would probably have to sideload it, and can definitely do so if needed. Here's another example. This is a 4K file captured directly from my PC of Ghost of Tsushima in 4K. You can check out some gameplay now. So again, when it comes to gaming, just like watching videos, you're not going to have a problem with this, hooking up a console or a PC to this and doing some gaming. You see that we have some very great color reproductions, is capable of HDR again, so you don't have to worry about that, and some great sound as well out of the two 10-watt speakers. You'll notice that the corners again are crisp and clear, and we have an excellent picture from the N8. If you want to take advantage of those speakers, you can select this speaker mode here, which will allow you to use the projector itself as a Bluetooth speaker. So you can hook your phone or your tablet up to it and play music or movies just as an external speaker. It works excellently. We can also cast to this as well. You can see that I can cast my phone to this with no problems whatsoever. And you'll see that we have no issues swiping back and forth. It's very clear and also a very precise. Doesn't have any problems with stuttering or anything like that. I have a foldable Pixel Fold here, and there's really no slowdowns or hitches at all. If you're going to mirror your device to the projector, you can do that no problems. The last thing I want to mention is Whale TV. It's something that you can install here as part of the Whale TV OS, and it offers up to 200 live channels as well. If you want to watch live channels directly from the projector, you can do so with Whale TV. So there you go. That's my review of the XGODY Gimbal N8 smart projector running on Android Whale TV OS. This has everything built into it without having to hook up something external like a Fire Stick or an Apple TV. You can have all your streaming services built in to the projector itself. It's quick and it's snappy, has two 10-watt speakers that sound excellent in my testing, and overall a very bright projector in its class as well, with up to 1400 ANSI lumens. If you're looking for a new projector, you might want to check this one out from XGODY. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.